All right, what's up? We are live once again. Let me share my screen. Let me mute this. It's Thursday. We're mock drafting. We did have a spot open up. So we had a last minute spot open up. So I just posted it down below if you want to jump on. What's up, Stinger? So those of you that just jumped on the YouTube live, posted the link to the draft. If anybody wants to jump on, we had a spot open up. First come, first serve. Link is in the chat right there. You got to have the sleeper app. All right, there it is. That did not take long. Buster Boom, welcome back. Back in the draft. Let's see. We're missing the Hootski. What time is it? Still a little early. What's up, Jordan? Welcome. What's up, Jeremy? If anyone can auto, I can help. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We'll see how it goes tonight. I think we're missing. I'm sure Bill will jump on. I think everybody else is on.
Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Good, Jordan. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad.
Good.
Excited to draft from the one spot. Haven't done that yet.
It's a fun spot.
Has to be my first time this year, so we'll see how it goes.
Nice. It's it's definitely nice. All right, let's see. Eli. Where's Bill?
Sorry, I was checking something. I was just talking to Bill maybe about an hour ago. He said he'd be here, so
I'm sure he will.
His green light just popped up in the
Oh yeah, there it goes.
sleeper, so he should be here any moment now.
Yeah, there it goes. Where's Cheeks? Just waiting on Cheeks and Eli. You guys here? All right, there's Bill. Bill's in the chat now.
Never fear, Dollar Bill is here.
That's right.
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Long one today, but I got enough energy for the Endgame crew.
All right, all right. We appreciate it.
It wouldn't be the same without me. Let's just say that.
That's for sure. That is for sure.
I was about to say you sound better than when I last talked to you.
Yeah, I got a little energy in me, bro. I got about an hour left before my head hits the pillow, baby. Oh man. What's up with Pierre? He's out?
Yeah, Pierre's out tonight. I don't know if he's for sure out Sunday. He's questionable for Sunday. It's like he tried to give it a go today. The ankle just wasn't ready. He couldn't give it 100%, but we're hopeful he'll be ready Sunday. He's on not on IR, but
Yeah.
all right.
It's gonna be good. This is gonna be a good draft tonight.
Yeah, so okay. So I don't see Eli, so
Everybody else is here?
yeah.
Oh, is there a reason why Cook has superseded CMC in the
Yeah.
ADP?
Yeah, I said this the other day. I have no reason what this is. No idea.
It's just I don't know. It's a crazy sleeper ADP. Who knows? People,
I've-
you know what? Look, last year everybody there were crazy people that were like, "Oh, you need to draft Saquon over CMC." This year it's going to be good. There's just people that have to they just can't just take the obvious pick. They have to just be contrarian. So
It's like, have people been drafting Cook over CMC? Is that why? Or
No, I think what. Go ahead, Chris.
I was gonna say I think sometimes, I don't think very often, but I think sometimes. But I think the sleeper ADP is just a little wacky.
yeah, they usually don't update it for next season until like early June, mid-June.
Yeah, they definitely did an update because the ADP used to be even worse, like much worse.
Okay,
So
I
they
remember.
definitely did an update recently.
I remember last summer it was bad. Like they didn't update the rankings and until I want to say end of May, early June.
All right, here we
Yeah.
go. We're missing Eli, but we got Jeremy on the YouTube is gonna draft for him until he shows up. So
Whoa. Wait 1 minute.
what's up?
Young Money is not here in this draft.
Young Money didn't get in. These things fill up quick.
Do me a
And
favor, Chris. Is he in YouTube right now?
I don't know.
All right. I'll let him draft with me if he gets to YouTube.
All right, Young Money. Here we go, we're starting. Young Money, if you're in the chat, what's up, Alejandro? So Young Money, if you're in the YouTube chat, Bill said you can draft with him. You guys can do like a team.
Yep.
All right, draft is on. Time to take Dalvin Cook with the 1-1.
He better take Saquon.
Saquon.
Saquon dropped a 9 here in the rankings.
What the hell's going on with this man? Stupidity.
I want to go with who I think will be the number 1 running back.
I love that. Just do that then, because it's a mock. Do it, man.
I don't think he will be the one in back-to-back seasons.
Ooh, we're going Alvin Kamara already?
Do that shit. Do that shit. I love it.
Ooh, Alvin Kamara at the 1-1.
Yeah.
Dinger.
And that is not out of the realm of possibility at all.
Is Drew Brees coming back?
I don't know, man. If Jameis,
don't-
if Jameis is quarterback, he'll catch like 90 balls like your boy Eckler.
No, Jameis doesn't dump it off like that.
You might have to.
Jameis will be better. Jameis will be better for him than Taysom Hill because Jameis won't, rush for 8 touchdowns like Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, I don't want
Saquon.
to Kutsky next to me, man. Come
Well,
on.
there goes that Dalvin Cook ADP from this draft. He goes from the 1-3 to the 1-4.
We gotta
Whoa. You don't think I'm taking Dalvin Cook, do you? When King Henry's on the board. Wait a second. Hold on a second here. Hold on.
Saquon's gone, so you can't
I
take
know.
him.
Oh man, King Henry.
Take Henry so I can take Cook.
I can't. I love you, brother, but I can't do that. That one I can't.
Dang it. See, now I'm in this spot here where I don't want to take Derrick Henry, but I have to take Derrick Henry. You suck.
I'm sorry, bro. You've been sniping me for weeks.
I mean, I'm gonna take Derrick Henry, but I really don't like it all. I really don't want to click this plus button.
Go, Adams. I'm begging you. Do it.
What? Here you
Do
go.
it.
Here you
Yes.
go.
Woo. True. Zeke. No. Oh my God, Zeke.
I got Zeke in my top 5 this year.
I know you do. I saw the video, man.
I got Zeke in my top 5.
And that's definitely within the realm. So Nick had to leave.
Yeah, Nick had to bounce early, but we got Buster Boom came in to replace him.
Oh, Buster
He said he
Boom.
had something come up where he had to head out.
Oh, that's cool. He would never miss this unless he had to. So
it's like, I just want to make it known, like, obviously the 1-1 should have been CMC, but I didn't want to just everyone's picking CMC in the one
we
spot.
understand. I took Barkley on Tuesday.
Oh my God. Okay, now Derrick Henry at the 1-7.
In a full PPR, that's not completely crazy, right?
No.
Okay.
The guy doesn't catch any passes, but it doesn't even matter.
He won't run for 2,000 yards again.
No,
No,
he'll
but
get 20,
Can
maybe
he run
20
for
touchdowns.
1,400?
Maybe he'll get 20 touchdowns. We'll see.
20, I don't know about 20, but
I'm joking.
Oh.
He will. He could get 15. He would probably get 15. This guy.
yeah, probably 1,400 yards, 15 touchdowns.
So Jay, what we just spoke about, when
Yeah.
that person is picked, I'm gonna drop the knowledge and the statistics, and I'm just gonna blow away the YouTube.
Okay.
people, because people need to get an education. I'm not gonna tell you, Chris, until he's picked.
All right. We got
Eli Stokes.
yeah. Supposed to have the see, I really wish I could kick people out and just let this guy in. It's annoying that Sleeper doesn't let me do that.
Who?
The guy from the YouTube chat.
I think
Who
you
is
can
it?
do it pre-draft, but I think once you start it, they're locked in. I'm not sure if that's the case.
I mean, if I don't know, maybe I haven't found a way to do it, even
Why?
pre-draft.
So someone on auto?
Woo! No, we got a YouTube viewer drafting. He picks Austin Eckler at the 9.
Wow.
Is that Eli Stokes?
That's Jeremy. Make sure it's Jeremy Sarson.
Oh, because the other guy isn't here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully I pronounced your last name close to right. If not, I apologize.
All right, clapping. This is the one of the hardest spots. Show me some skill, brother.
I know, but this has been a crazy draft so far.
Yeah, this is crazy value here
Once
left
you
too.
get Kamara at 1-1, everything just goes off. Everything just goes nuts.
I'm
Goes
sure.
off brand.
I'm sure Stinger was loving that though.
Yeah,
Said, Christian McCaffrey the 2, yes please.
for sure.
Yeah. Clapping. Ah,
I'm interested to see where my guy goes.
I know what are you talking about.
Because he falls a lot, and
He
it
does.
always surprises me. I don't get it.
I
I
know.
don't know who you guys are talking about, but I know you can't say it yet because it's too early.
Can't say it. Yeah, it's too early.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to help anybody out here. Once he goes, I'll let you know.
I love when guys have to adjust on the fly.
And there he goes.
There he goes. But I love when guys have
he
to
wasn't gonna
adjust.
fall. You thought he was gonna fall back to you at the end of the 2?
No.
No. I'm just saying he's falling outside the first round in most drafts. Where I think that's where he should be is end of first round value.
But I've noticed he's starting to creep up.
Yeah.
Slowly starting to creep up. He used to be like middle of the second.
Yeah,
yes, he was.
Early off season. As soon as the season ended, I mean, you could get him at like the 210.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Then he signed, and he jumped like 7 spots in like a week when he signed.
Yeah, because then Jamal Williams.
Then he left, and that was crazy. That's it. I don't think and I think AJ Dillon's more of a threat, right?
Yeah, but I think AJ Dillon's only a threat really on the ground. He's not as much of a threat through the air. So that's the thing that helps Aaron Jones.
True. But the touchdowns too, though, right? Could be a little snipage action there.
Yeah, but how many touchdowns did Aaron Jones have last year? Like 6, 7?
Did he really? Was it that low? My goodness, I don't remember. Wow.
Let me look.
That is
It might have been more like 8.
Okay.
See, but it was said about the 1-8. Bill.
Yeah. What did I tell you?
Diggs and Hopkins are both gone before that.
Yeah. See, so now that's right. This goes back to what my whole argument is, and we're gonna see if someone, somebody throws down here and does what they're not supposed to do.
Kelsey at the 2-3 is
that's
really nice.
Smart. Good job,
done.
Clap.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Good job, Clap. Clappy.
Aaron Jones had 9 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's pretty good, and 1 through the air, at least 1, right?
2 through the air, so 11 total.
11. That's a good season, brother.
I mean, you're getting Aaron Jones. What was he, the 10th running back taken, and he's coming off 2 top 5 seasons.
No, I don't. Yeah, Eli. I don't. No, I don't mind him there. I don't mind him there at all.
Eli in the draft, or are you doing it from YouTube?
No, he's back. Eli's back.
Okay, all right. Eli's like, shit, I didn't take Austin Eckler at 1-9.
Well, you did now.
You did now,
when you show up late and you
That's
get
right,
drafting for you get Austin Eckler.
And you get MT at 2-4. Is he smoking with Chiba? What's going on here?
He's got to be dynasty rankings.
Did he throw? Did that time out? Honestly.
No, he drafted that.
Najee at 30. Jamar Chase at 34. This has to be dynasty, no?
Yeah, it's dynasty.
I don't think so.
You picked redraft.
Well, no, I mean, I know it's a redraft, but I think just the default projections for sleeper are dynasty rankings. So there's no way you put Najee Harris at 30, right?
Yeah,
maybe.
Yo, Eli strolling. I'm not digging that. Yo, what's up with this draft tonight? Seriously, what's going on? Guys can't scroll down? All right, fine. We're good. Guys can't scroll down then. We're good. Fine. All good. It's ridiculous. MT at 2-4.
What's up, Bill? You're on the clock. There you go.
Bill with the snipe, per usual.
Yep. And when I get my third, go ahead.
I was gonna say you still get a couple studs. You get the stud receiver.
Oh yeah,
regardless.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I just need to let Bill know that he's in my head.
But see, now this is where someone's going to do what we said about an hour ago, Jay. Here's what's going to happen. And here I'm not okay. I'm not okay with it ever in the second round, but if it's here, you could still flip a receiver. So I guess it's okay. We'll see though. We'll see what people do.
So I'm 2 picks away from getting some pretty good value here.
Yeah, I see you.
And they both went. I was going to take both of those guys. Unfortunate.
No, you still got my boy. You got my boy at receiver. What are you kidding me? You better take him. If you don't take him, I'm taking him.
Oh no, I know where to go here. I was just,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll take him now just so it gives me some
Yeah,
time to focus on my second pick.
Yeah. Just with that roll, man. Chris knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna
That's
go with
love.
I'm gonna go with another guy I think that can crack the top 12 at running back.
Run it then. Yes, I agree 1,000%. I love him. Love him. Chris loves him. He's on his squad.
I like him as a player. I am okay with him in fantasy. How about that? I'm not down on him.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like the Washington offense in general? I think you
No.
like it with Fitzpatrick.
I love the Washington passing game. I'm just worried about that running game with Gunslinger Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
No dump offs. You're not going to get those Alex Smith 150 dump offs to running backs.
I mean, think about how he made Gaskins and Ahmed. I mean, they were, I don't want to say studs, but they were productive.
Yeah, but they were better in the games with Tua.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't dislike. I'm not saying I don't dislike Gibson. I like Gibson.
I mean, even early in the season with Gaskins there and Fitzpatrick, and everyone was all over Myles Gaskin.
Yeah, that's true. But he wasn't like a top 12 guy.
But I don't think Myles Gaskin is the athlete that Antonio Gibson is.
That's fair. That's fair. Jay Tatum loves your start.
Appreciate it, Tatum. That's my favorite basketball player, Jason Tatum.
It's just different strokes for different folks. That's all. I just feel like, to me, the value you pass up a wide receiver there, and I won't say any names because I'm hoping one of them falls to me, which one of them will now. So, like Keenan Allen, Terry McLaurin, I just think that's, to me, more upside than Antonio Gibson. But it's not like a huge difference. But that's just
it's not a Grand Canyon.
Yeah, no, that's just me. That's just my style.
Yeah, sure.
This is my style. I know you
love it.
You like to go more running back early. That's more your style. And you can win either way in fantasy football.
How about we win with this one right here? I haven't done that once yet.
All right, so now you're gonna. I'm not gonna get my boy.
Yeah, that's
I have
solid.
not.
I got this guy
For my team, my favorite football team. I've not drafted him once in the last 5 weeks. That's amazing.
Yeah, Cook Brown Waller out of the 4 spot. That's solid.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I think we're good. Do you go early here? I know what Chris is going to do. There you go. See, I'm going to argue with you, Chris. Can we have a little debate?
Sure.
I know you have the better quarterback playing with him. I think he's an incredible possession receiver. He doesn't score a lot of touchdowns at all. And I think Terry McLaurin, I just like him a tad more. Is there something wrong with that, or am I wrong?
No, I have him. I have Keenan 10, McLaurin 11.
All right. What do you feel, Jay?
I mean, I honestly love Washington's offense this year. I'm super high on McLaurin.
Could you have seen Chris going Mike Evans at all? Is he in your rank right around there?
I actually would have Mike Evans above both.
Okay.
Yeah. It honestly depends on what happens with Antonio Brown. If Antonio Brown is out the door and you're looking at just Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and then say Scotty Miller, then yeah, I love Mike Evans.
Yeah.
I feel like Clapping Cheeks has a deal with everybody in this draft. Like, hey, you have to let me get ridiculous value. Like, how do we sit here and talk about Terry McLaurin for 5 minutes and he gets passed over for 5 straight picks, and then Clapping Cheeks gets him at the 310?
Because when you see Chris Carson at a 3.9, the dude took Michael Thomas at 2.4. So he's going to get a permanent ban out of this Endgame draft if this continues.
And you missed your window, Bill. Mixon was taken at the 3.6 there,
and that's exactly where he needs to go. I don't want to hear him going in the second round with any of you cats and other.
Well, I don't know if you saw Stinger was saying in chat that I picked Gibson over Mixon, and he was questioning that.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely
Good question.
Gibson.
You
I
ready?
like Mixon, but I think Gibson over Mixon.
And I'll give you. I'll drop. Going to drop the knowledge now. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
right. So all you cats, listen, so you can get knowledge. Okay, so you little youngsters, 15 to 20 years old, get knowledge. You probably have never won a championship in your life, or you played in some 8-man leagues, 10-man leagues. I'm not blaming you. You're rookies, you're novices, you're beginners. I've got no issue with you guys. But listen, okay, to knowledge. Okay, here we go. You're not knowledge anything, Stinger. I've seen you draft. Don't give me shit. All right. The deal is Mixon could have played 64 games in his career. He's played 50. In those 50 games, he has 32 games of 50 with 70 yards or below. In those 50 games, he has only 20 rushing touchdowns. And in this guy, on one of the worst organizations in football with no offensive line, and one guy you draft is going to make a difference, is complete garbage. He blows up. He had 5 blow-up games, and we're going to take that and look, oh, he was the RB 9 or 12 at the end of the season. Fantasy isn't an end-of-season game. Stop with the nonsense. It's head-to-head. He doesn't produce. He has incredibly terrible week-to-week performances, and he doesn't have any rushing touchdowns in his career. And that's not, you want to keep blaming. The guy just doesn't do it. He has a few blow-up games of 130, 140, a couple of touchdowns, and you guys can't get out of your own head about this guy's incredibly talented. Stop already. He has 4 years in the league. He's played 50 games. He has no offensive line, a quarterback who has one leg now coming back off of that, and a terrible organization. They got a good coach, and the guy's the most overrated guy. Now, he's an RB1. He's an RB1 last year. He's an RB1. Oh, now all of you Mixon truthers, oh, he'll be a decent mid-round RB2. Definitely an RB2. Where did it go? Where did the love go? Where did the love go, guys? Tell me where it went. Tell me why Mixon isn't an RB1 anymore for you. I want to hear it. I want to hear it now. There is no reason, because he is not an RB1. That's why. That's the bottom line. Done.
So
done.
So
He's done.
You're okay with Mixon at 3.6 though?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely fine there. Because you got George Kittle ahead of him. That's why. Mixon truthers.
He was the 16th running back off the board.
16.
I think that's fair.
Yes, it is. There's nothing wrong with that. He is not the 14th or 12th, or not even the 11th. Get out of here. Stop already. All right, I got to pick now. I'm all fired up. I got to pick now.
Cooper at the 4.8. You can say what you want about CeeDee Lamb, but you give me Cooper at the 4.8. Ridiculous. We got Melvin Gordon at the 4.5.
That's high.
I like Gordon too. I
do like him a little bit, yeah, because of what happened to Lindsey. I like him.
You didn't say anything about Eli Stokes taking Robert Woods over Cooper Kupp. I was surprised on.
That's actually usually what happens. I do like Kupp a little more, but usually Robert Woods goes first. But I think they're going to be very close.
He is the more versatile receiver. They use him in end rounds. They use him in different packages. So I could see that.
I'm not saying he should. I'm just saying that's what in all the drafts I've been doing, he goes first.
He'll give you 20 to 30 yards on the ground as a rusher every game.
Yeah. They're both. If Amari Cooper wasn't there, Kupp would have been my pick. Maybe Julio.
See, I was thinking about going Julio here, but I have Ridley, and I can't do that.
Nope.
Yeah, well,
Plus,
now you don't have to.
Right. Perfect. I mean, truthfully, how many games are you going to get from Julio? 10?
12 tops.
But if you get 16, you got a top
Absolutely
5, top 8 wide receiver.
I just flipped him and Zach Ertz along with a first-round dynasty pick for George Kittle and Antonio Gibson.
Oh, nice.
That's good stuff. Good stuff
Wow.
right there.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ertz? I mean, Ertz isn't even on a team. It doesn't even sound like there's any interest.
Well,
for him.
this was before the end of last season.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it was like right before championship week. So it was like week 12, week 13. And I ended up winning the championship with that team. But Antonio Gibson was injured, Kittle was injured, so I didn't even have those two on my team. But my dynasty team's loaded. I've made probably a dozen trades in the last 2 seasons.
Nice.
Oh shit, I'm on the clock.
Yep.
So he's still there.
Yeah, you gotta take him. Gotta
Take those. And then my favorite rookie.
There he is. That's good, man. You know how much I love him.
I mean, if he lands in either
Miami.
Miami, Pittsburgh,
Miami.
Arizona, Buffalo, I mean,
stop it. Nah, Buffalo. Why people want people? They don't run the ball.
because they have Singletary.
And Moss, who didn't they just draft Moss last year?
Yeah, but Moss isn't a 3-down workhorse.
Yeah.
I think Javonte Williams can step in, be that guy, and then Zach Moss is your relief pitcher.
I definitely agree with the other landing spots. I just feel like the Bills, their offense, their system is just throw, throw, throw. And I don't think that's because they don't believe in their running backs. I mean, maybe that's part of it, but I think that's just their system. They're like the anti-Ravens.
It's like I feel like they try to run the ball, and the reason why they were so pass happy is because they couldn't get anything in the run game going because Singletary isn't that competent.
I mean, maybe. We'll see. That's why the draft's always like you just never know, right? Nobody thought the Chiefs were taking Edwards-Helaire last year. Nobody thought the Raiders were taking Henry Ruggs.
Imagine passing on Jonathan Taylor and taking Clyde.
That's
Like,
I mean, imagine passing on CeeDee Lamb and taking Henry Ruggs. Like, who would do that?
ouch. Ouch.
You know, when I get to Cali this summer for my daughter's recruiting trip, I'm gonna have you a nice little visit. I'm gonna bring you a Ruggs jersey, and you're gonna wear it. And I can't believe it. I love it when this guy just keeps falling down.
Don't snipe me.
There we
God
go.
dang you, dude. That's what I get for that joke.
Bang, bang, bang.
I was like, I cannot believe I'm gonna get T. Higgins right now.
No, you ain't.
The question is, now do you take? Oh no, that's a good pick.
He has to go running back.
Nope. Chase Baker, baby.
I kind of thought you baited him into Jacobs there. I was like at the 5-5.
Yeah,
you
I
can't really say
my
much
boy.
there.
I was gonna take my boy. I've never seen him fall this low before.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Guys are getting smart. They're like,
See,
I mean,
Josh
Josh Jacobs in the 5th is probably okay. I've said all along.
Probably okay. I mean, even if he's a 2-down back, he's okay in the 5th.
I'm not even worried about Drake personally. It's more so the offensive line.
Yeah.
After losing those pieces,
to me, it's more the offensive line and the Raiders. Like, they haven't shown. We know he's not going to catch a bunch of passes. They don't throw to him for some reason.
Jacobs was what, a top 10 back last year?
Yeah, but that's like, look at the running backs that finished in the top. Like, you had no McCaffrey, no Barkley, Zeke sucked.
That's true.
I mean, you had a lot of high-end running backs went down. And also, like what Bill was saying with Mixon, this is a head-to-head game. And most weeks with Jacob, you were just getting like average games.
Jacobs at the 5'10" is a smash pick.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Jacobs at the 5'10" is ridiculous.
That ain't gonna happen in real life.
I can't even knock that pick. It's
never been.
It's clapping cheeks. I'm telling you, it's clapping cheeks. He has a deal. Just all these players have to fall to him. They have to fall to him. It's like a deal he has with everybody in this draft.
Clapping cheeks. I'll send you my Cash App later. You're welcome.
Yeah, right. Like, look at this guy. He's gotten Okay, Chubb at the 10, that's standard. But then he got Kelsey at the 2-3. He got McLaurin at the 3-10. Deontay Johnson, I love him, but yeah,
That's a little early, maybe.
maybe a little early.
I'm
But
not saying no.
yeah, but love the player. I think
Maybe.
it's Jacobs at the 5-10. What the heck?
When you gotta love Deontay to take him ahead of the guys that went after.
I mean, depending where Javonte Williams lands, let's say he ends up in a bad spot behind somebody, I would probably go Josh Jacobs at the 5-1 instead of Javonte Williams there.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to argue with Josh Jacobs in the 5th. I've been saying it all along.
No one.
I'm not drafting him before the 5th. So
No. You gotta. That's where you change your whole draft plan and you just, you get value.
yeah, now I'm almost wishing I took him because I don't even know who my RB2 is going to be now.
Okay, Stinger must be trolling. He said he'd take Mixon over Gibson, Swift, and Zeke.
Okay. And Zeke?
He's trying to get Bill riled up.
No, we're good. I don't deal with 15-year-olds anymore. I'm good. I'm done with
Mixon
that.
over Zeke. I mean, there's an argument for maybe Swift or Gibson, right? But Zeke, come on now.
He's fine. You know what? Then I'm going to say this, and I'm going to put him to bed with a nice little blanket and some cookies and milk right now. If that's the case, Stinger, why the fuck didn't you take him at 211 then, or 3-2? Okay, if you love him that much, take him.
Well, he went CMC James Robinson.
Yeah, but and then Patrick Mahomes. So if you wanted Mixon, take him. Take him if you thought he was better than Zeke. If he's that high, if he's better than Zeke, he's better than James Robinson. Am I right, Jake? That just makes sense, right? He's better than Zeke. I take him ahead of Zeke. Then you're taking him ahead of Robinson. You're taking him ahead. I mean, come on. Stop talking.
He's either joking or he's just trying to troll. I don't believe he's serious.
Man. Just done ass.
But I agree, though, when I was saying that this has to be that's a good pick. I was going to take Prescott.
I was going to take him too. Just got sniped again.
But this has to be dynasty rankings with what we're using because they've got Pat Fryermuth and Brevin Jordan above like TJ Hawkinson, Noah Fant.
Yeah, that's definitely dynasty rankings.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? See, I'm in this place right here. Oh my god, I don't like any of the running backs.
I was going to say David Montgomery but he did get taken. 6-2.
I don't even care. You could give him to me in my last pick. I don't want him. Don't want him.
He won me my fantasy championship last season.
That's great. If we play 2020 again, take him again. 2021. All right, you know what? Screw it. He's my guy. Let's go. I don't like anybody else.
Nice.
Fant?
I don't really like anybody else here.
No, do you think Fant?
No, I was thinking about it, but I feel like it's too early. Nah, how about my boy Jalen Hurts?
So I'm in a weird situation here. I might take some guys that I normally don't get. Oh, never mind. Right as I say it, Bill with the snipe again. I don't think I've taken Herbert once. I'm not huge on him. I agree he's a good quarterback, but I mean the Chargers are going to be a tremendously different team this year. They're getting the guys back who opted out. They're going to get Derwin James back from injury. That defense is going to be vastly improved. He's not going to be asked to throw the ball 50 times a game. So he's not going to be throwing for 300 yards and 40 completions. But I do like him as a quarterback.
Jeez.
Oh, man. It's getting out of hand now.
Getting out of hand.
I think it's only because you picked him. If anyone else picked him, they wouldn't be saying that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I was going to take Herbert here. See what else is available. It's redraft. And just because he took Jalen Hurts, I'll go Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Wow, look at that Q. We've never had a QB run like this before.
2, 4, 6,
Seven
7. 7
in
out
one
of
round.
12 in the 6th.
Yeah.
And then a guy I think who could be top 5 again, who was number 3 last year.
All right.
I know he's got a different quarterback, and he is on the Lions. But he's got to throw the ball to somebody.
That's true.
You're bigger on Fant than Hawkinson, right?
Yeah, I love Fant. I think Fant's gonna have that breakout Darren Waller, Zach Ertz year where next year we're talking about him as one of the big 3 or 4 tight ends. I really do.
I could see it.
Sorry, I got kicked. Once a draft, I get kicked.
Yeah, once he came back last year, he was killing it.
Yeah. And it's either going to be same situation with Drew Lock or a QB upgrade. So either way, I'm feel okay about it.
See, it's crazy. Like I feel like almost with this year, you can afford to go QB tight end somewhat early because I feel like there's so much value in the later rounds at running back and wide receiver. Maybe not so much running back, but I mean, wide receiver. I mean, you still got like Tyler Lockett on the board.
Yeah.
DJ Chark. I mean, there's so many great players available.
The thing for me with Lockett, and I've had Lockett 2 years in a row. And it's funny because when I had him 2 years ago, I swore I'd never draft him again, and I drafted him again.
He'll lose you more weeks than he'll win you weeks.
Yeah.
Like Mixon. You mean like Mixon? Oh, okay.
It's so frustrating. It's like he goes off for 50, and then the next week he gets like 5. You're just like, what the hell, man? Okay. I actually feel good about this guy as my RB2, even though everybody was trying to ruin it.
No, he's fine.
He's fine as my RB2.
Ito Smith got cut today. You're good.
Yeah. Everybody keeps saying they're drafting a running back. I mean, maybe, but I don't think they're drafting a running back with like they're not drafting Najee, Etienne, or Javante. So I don't think they shouldn't.
Now, do they own their second round pick at the 4 spot?
Do they? Yeah, they have 9 picks actually. I think they have.
So they could even trade up potentially back into the 1st.
Yeah, which they should. But I mean, I think they're going to take a running back, but I think it's going to be one of those guys like those kind of complimentary backs.
So like say they take like a Chuba Hubbard in like the 4th round, something like that.
I'd actually not like that as much. I'd prefer I'm taking like a Kylan Hill type.
Okay.
Some like more of a, even though Davis is a good pass catcher, but somebody who at least Davis can get the early down work. Although
I think Hubbard is more of the pass catcher. I mean, he's got a smaller frame. He's more
Hubbard?
of like a
I want if he goes there, that'll be very good. I mean, not for Davis, but it'll be good for the offense.
I don't think Hubbard. I don't think he was really used as a pass catcher, and he's more like a running back, like a runner.
He's a small body guy, though.
I thought he was like 6 feet. He's your boy? He's your boy, Bill. How big is Chuba Hubbard?
Is he 5'10" ish? I'll look it up. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure he's only like 180 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, I'm almost positive on that. I could be wrong, but I thought it was like 180, 185.
Now he's 6 feet, 207.
Really?
Yeah.
6 feet.
And he had.
Which means he's really 5'10", but that's okay.
He had 22, 23, and 8 catches in his 3 years in college.
Yeah.
But he had 2,000 rushing yards.
I think
I forget who I was researching then. Who was a smaller guy?
Michael Carter.
It was Michael Carter.
Yeah, Michael Carter.
Michael Carter, and he caught everything.
Yeah.
That's who you. That's who
like I wouldn't even mind if they drafted Michael Carter. I would mind it because I really like Michael Carter and I've been drafting him a lot, and it would hurt his value. But it would I'd feel good like Mike Davis is at least in a 50-50 split in that case.
Yes, I agree with that. That is true.
I think if they draft Hubbard, I feel like Hubbard will be the lead guy, and that might not be. Then Davis might be just like a pass catcher type change of pace guy, and that won't be good. But I do feel like if you're the Falcons, are you really sitting there going like, man, we really need a running back. Like you need way more than a running back.
Yeah, no, they need to address the defense in a bad way.
And that O-line. That O-line was awful.
Yeah.
Remember that game against the Saints? Matt Ryan got sacked like 10 times.
Oh yeah,
9 times. Yeah, that was
9 times, whatever it was.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I feel like if they do draft a running back, it's going to be with like in the 3rd, 4th round. So
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Which you can find someone there, you know?
Yeah.
Stafford in the 8th. That's interesting.
I like Stafford a lot.
Yeah, that's putting some high praise.
I mean, when you have a quarterback run like this, and you already have what 10 QBs off the board, probably could have waited. Honestly, who doesn't? There's only 2 teams out of quarterback right now. 3 teams. Maybe not.
Connor.
Yeah, I don't know about clapping cheeks. I love your draft until Connor.
There.
I don't know about that. I mean, it's okay, I guess.
It's 8th round.
It's his 3rd running back.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible.
I definitely think he would have came back to him maybe at the 9-10.
I think he probably would have came back to him with the 10 or 11, honestly. In this draft, I think so.
Well, the one we did on Tuesday, I'm pretty sure he went undrafted.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he usually does. Okay, I just got double sniped.
Good work. People are getting smarter. They're getting smarter.
Goon knows your tight end.
Yeah.
You got to have one in your pocket, though, Chris. You know, guys are starting to see his value move up now.
Yeah. All right. I'm not super high on this guy, but I think at this spot he's okay.
Yeah. Juju in the 8th round. I don't like him, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm not.
I had him queued. I had him queued up.
I don't know if Juju can. 8th round Juju basically can't miss.
Can't. Yeah, you can't. I don't care if he catches 50 balls in the 8th round. You're good.
Yeah, exactly.
I swear, if you snipe me again, Bill.
I'm going to. You know who I'm talking about.
I swear. I mean, it's every time coming back to me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I don't mean to. Love you like a brother. Don't get upset. No, I don't think I'm going to this time. I really don't. I'm gonna take a swing here. Let me take a swing. Either my boy or the other boy. So we'll see. My boy, other boy. My boy, other boy.
5 seconds.
I'll go other boy and give you my. I'll give you my boy.
There you go.
I'll give you my boy instead of other boy. Heard something very interesting today from an ex-running back in the NFL. Had Michael Carter 2nd or 3rd over Javonte. He gave about a 5-minute analysis, an ex-running back, about Carter's skill set versus Javonte and what he could bring to a team. And I didn't think about it this way, and it's good to hear the perspective of a guy who played the position. He was a backup. He wasn't anyone that you guys we would know, but interesting perspective on Michael Carter's skill set out in space, which we knew about.
Yeah.
And not worried about his size, because you know what he says? He goes, if that's the case, Warwick Dunn, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, if they played today, they'll just make those guys 3rd down backs because of their height. And I'm like, that's what they're talking about for Michael Carter, because he's 5'7", 5'8". And
Yeah, I agree, but you gotta wonder how. There's still a lot of NFL teams.
All right, cool. So he's still here for me. Love it.
Worry about stuff like that.
Jarvis Landry.
Oh, I wasn't going to take him. You can have him for the rest of your life.
No, I took him Tuesday. Do I take him here again?
Why not? Unless it's the guy I want to take, then don't take him.
Well, hopefully you wanted Leonard Fournette.
No,
Okay.
you can have him. Oh, Stinger. Nice pick. Oh, I was like, I can't believe Curtis Samuel's going to be here for me at 9.5. Nice pick, Stinger. That's way too low for Curtis Samuel.
But Fitzmagic throwing the ball.
Yeah, who else? Who else is he throwing the ball to? Logan Thomas, get out of here.
The defense.
Yeah, well,
You
okay.
know all about that, Jay. You know all about that.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm not like I don't have these delusions like some of these other football team fans that suddenly the football team is a.
I mean, it's definitely an upgrade at quarterback.
Yeah, it's
over
an upgrade.
Haskins, 100%.
But he's not the type of guy. As much as I like Fitz, he's not the guy that is going to win the US Super Bowl. But he's definitely an upgrade.
What he'll do is he'll get you down to the goal line, and then once you get to the goal line, that's when he throws the interception.
Yeah.
And
how much time is on my
it-
clock? I can't see anything.
34
It hurts so
seconds.
much more.
Can you? I can't see a clock. Can you pause it for a second, Chris? My Zoom is causing me in and out problems here. Thank you.
Yeah, hold on.
Why don't
Thank you
you
very
pull
much.
it up on your phone? Do you have it on your phone or are you on a computer?
I'm doing it on my phone, and that's why there's a problem. Every time I draft on this phone, the Zoom cuts me in and out. I dropped already once, and I have to start drafting from my computer. Sorry, guys. I'm just pulling up my pick. Give me 1 second. Okay, you good?
Yeah, you ready? I'm going to resume
I
it. You
got it.
ready?
Yeah, I'm good. There you go.
All right.
Heard an incredible analysis of him today too.
Go Rondell Moore.
Yeah, man. Wow. Guy did 25 bench. Not that this stuff means anything, guys, but for a receiver to do 25 bench press reps at 5'9",
I mean, it does hold some weight.
the dude's
You
5'9".
gotta think a lot of teams play press coverage and try to
Yeah.
jam you with the line. Like if he's able to push off and create space, that goes a long way.
Dude, I cannot tell you, like, and he ran like a 4.3, right? Unreal.
Yeah, these kids nowadays, man, their metrics are off the charts.
Crazy.
It's ridiculous. It's
crazy
like the guy runs a 4.4 and it's like, oh man. 4.4.
Yeah, right.
Guess I gotta drop him in my rankings now. He ran a 4.4. It's crazy.
Although speed doesn't always mean. Look at John Ross. He ran a 4.2. Everyone was so excited, and then he's John Ross.
Yeah, you got look. The thing is, at the NFL level, everybody's fast. Because a 4.4, a 4.5, that's still really fast. So
yeah, but like at linebacker, like a Levante David or Devin White,
Dude,
then it's a different story. But
That
for
was-
skill positions, yeah.
And then that's why my whole problem was why you let Patrick Mahomes influence your draft slot and the other guy who's running a 4.65, and you got linebackers faster than you, and you saw it in the Super Bowl when the kid had a breakaway, he got ran down.
yeah,
So like I don't care about lateral speed, man. If you're a running back, you're catching passes, and then you've got to. This is why it was that. That was a terrible move. And now they got to pay him. After his they ain't going to drop the kid. He's got first round draft capital. Not dropping him,
well, not only that, the only guy behind him is Darrell Williams.
and he'll snipe 5 or 6 touchdowns this year.
Oh, I like Darrell Williams.
Yeah, he'll get 5 or 6.
I think Darrell Williams is going to be like a weekly flex. He's going to be one of those guys that's not going to get drafted, and then week 1, week 2, he's going to be like the big waiver pickup. And
Yeah,
that's without an Edwards injury.
Who left the draft?
Eli.
Oh,
Eli,
is this Eli drops?
I guess. Yeah. Well,
What the fuck?
Ooh, nice pick in Terrace Marshall. I was hoping he would have got back to me.
Yeah. I like that Jalen Rager pick too. I don't feel like he's getting enough love.
Really just. All right, I got that kid. I got him on notice. So he's done. No, man, seriously. You can't, you guys are dying to get in here.
That's true. You're right.
You can't
a lot.
auto when you're in here unless you seriously had a problem and but look at the picks earlier too. So come on, man. Do better.
Mims, good pick. Oh man. All right. You know what? Let's take your boy here, Bill.
Don't do it.
Yep.
Don't do it. Don't you do it.
Has he already been picked?
Henry Ruggs.
Oh, there
No.
you go. There you go.
Did I? Oh, he already got
Right.
picked. He already
No,
got
he
picked.
didn't, did he? Where?
He went 9-8.
Oh shit. Okay. I was gonna take him, but I took my other one instead.
I'll
I
just
was
go.
I wasn't.
You know what? Screw it. Everybody
Honestly, I
everybody
was.
wanted me to take him.
I love Tony Pollard.
Okay, here's
Let's go.
I was thinking about Hubbard instead of Fournette at the 9-1, personally.
What's that?
here's a. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying I was thinking Hubbard at the 9-1 instead of Fournette.
I probably would. I mean, the thing about the nice thing about drafting rookies right now is if he goes into a great spot, he's going to start going in like the 5th round or something.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
getting him at like a massive discount. Whereas Leonard Fournette is going to go at the 9th round for the rest of the offseason.
Right.
I absolutely think this could be a smash sleeper right here, guys. And I know Chris likes it for sure. I think he could. I'm being honest.
Okay, see, that's the guy I wanted to take over Tony Pollard, but I'm like, I just took Laviska Shenault. I can't now take Marvin Jones.
Well, I have DJ Chark earlier, so I mean, he's my 5th. So that's good for injury purposes too. So like if DJ's out, then Marvin's going to be really ridiculous. So I think it's not a bad pick.
Or if it's a real league and Trevor Lawrence has a huge week 1, you could look to maybe move Chark for something you need.
Yeah. I agree.
All right, Jeremy's going to step in.
Say ETN goes to the Jets. Now you don't have an RB2.
That's true.
And you need to trade somebody.
Yeah.
David Johnson. I mean, you know what? I don't like David Johnson, but I can't complain about David Johnson in the 10th round.
No, you can't.
Especially in a redraft.
It's like
Not complaining about it, that's for sure.
I need to survive one more pick. Don't sting me, Stinger. All right, awesome.
Ito Smith.
So that's a run to the podium with that selection.
Ito Smith.
Yeah, I like Sanders. Definitely like Sanders.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, definitely.
Let's see here.
Good opportunity for him this year. I feel like him and Diggs are like a match made in heaven. Those two, the way they run routes.
Yeah, it's gonna be that offense is gonna be. I'm just sad
That's
about my boy Gabe Davis.
Yeah, that's a sneaky 65. That's a sneaky 70 balls right there for Sanders, man, because of the coverage Diggs going to get. Chris, I'm not going to take your guy. I'm going to be nice.
Don't worry. I don't even have any guys left.
Okay.
It's crazy how scarce it gets once you get to the 11th, 12th round.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to complain. Like you want to take David Johnson in 10-10. Oh, you did take my guy.
I did. Sorry.
What the hell?
Sorry, bro. My bad.
What the hell?
You see, this is how you play the game, Jay. You pick for your number 2 back. You get ATN, Carter, and Kylan because one of them's going to hit, and that's all you need.
Oh, Bill.
Hopefully.
Bill.
Well, one of them's going to hit. I don't mean big time. I don't need him to hit big time. RB2
right.
doesn't win leagues. One more time. I think we got to name our channel something else. Jay, RB2 doesn't win leagues. Let's get that into RB2 doesn't win leagues. Let's keep saying it until people understand that that's the case.
I mean, my league's a 3 wide receiver PPR. I have Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, AJ Brown. I won with just my wide receivers.
Yeah,
of course.
exactly.
And then no one plays. Nobody plays 2 wide receiver, 2 running back unless you're in a casual league. You're either playing super flex or you're playing 3 wide receivers in a flex. You have to make it so it's more, more strategic in the draft, guys. No one's playing 2 wide receiver, 2 running back, 1 tight end, no flex, 1 quarterback. Stop.
There goes your boy Henry Ruggs.
There you go. Big boom, big rebound year.
Hold on, guys. Don't pick.
Big rebound year.
Jeremy is gonna pick for Eli here.
Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate you.
All right, Jeremy, you're on the clock. You can take Mooney if you want.
Yeah, take Mooney if you want.
Take Mooney from Cheeks. Damn it.
Yeah, take it from him. Clapping
Thomas, Woods, Debo are the wide receivers. Eckler, Carson, Gaskin, Drake, with Kyler and Gesicki.
Beasley, I like it. I like the Beasley pick.
That team's going, let me say here. So normally 13 weeks. This is 14 weeks. That team's going 3-11.
Although, isn't it like 14 weeks now, right? 14 weeks.
Yeah, that team's going 3-11. I know, Tahutski, that would make me sad too. So when we run our league here, and Chris and Pierre, we get our own nice little league here. Maybe we go a 2-year dynasty team, super flex. I know you want to do super flex, Chris, for sure.
Oh, dynasty, I think it has.
Yep, I agree. And then we do that, your little 2-year league. You jump in. You got to play for 2. You throw your 25 in, and
Jay Tatum picked the wrong Williams. You picked the wrong Williams, Tatum. He's on the Bears now. I think you meant Darrell Williams, the one still on the Chiefs. All right, hold on. Yeah, the AI really wants him to take Todd Gurley.
I think the AI just has something for Gurley. Every time it's an AI pick, even for you when you were in the 1 spot on Tuesday. It's just Gurley every time.
Mr. Green just joined the YouTube. Where you been?
Ricardo!
Where have you been?
Oh, baby. I was going to let you draft with me. Where are you, man?
Where have you been, Mr. Green? Ricardo, where you been?
Ricardo, man. Get in the Zoom, Ricardo. Get in the draft and get in the Zoom, baby. Come on.
Waiting for Jeremy's last pick here. Still with us? You still with us, Jeremy? Who left at wide receiver? I don't know.
So at the top, you've got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tylan Wallace, Kadarius Toney. You can take Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman, Brandon Cook, Michael Gallup, McCole Hardman, Christian Kirk.
I mean, Crowder's not bad there.
Crowder.
Shepard's
actually not bad.
Sammy Watkins, could get something, right? Like 1 touchdown this year. It'd be good.
He's going to come out week 1, throw down 27 fantasy points. Everybody's going to go nuts, and he's not going to do anything the rest of the year. That's what he does.
Nelson Aguilar's on the patch.
He wants Peoples Jones.
I like that.
That's a great pick, actually.
But that's in a deeper dynasty type of situation. But
if they move on from Odell, I mean, you're talking Landry and Jones.
I got him, dude. I got him in my major dynasty.
Rashard Higgins.
I think People Jones is a higher upside, right?
Well, Rashard Higgins is more of the slot guy. I think Jones would be on one side. He'd be your Y. Yeah. And then you'd have Landry as your X. Although, I mean, they're all kind of slot wide receivers in a way.
Aren't they all interchangeable?
They pretty much have 3 slot wide receivers there in Cleveland.
I like that Aguilar pick a lot.
I just said it, man. People taking my shit.
Oh, goon.
Aguilar way undervalued.
Goon took my guy. I was gonna stack Rodgers and Lazard with my last pick.
All right, I'm gonna get your guy here again, Bill. This always seems to be my tight end one when I don't get another tight end. I mean,
Let me get a little stack action when Keenan Allen gets his normal injury here, so I'm good right here. Because Keenan Allen will get his.
yeah, but even when Keenan Allen got hurt last year, it was Jalen Guyton and Johnson. It wasn't even Mike Williams.
I'm in the 12th round, man. Let me roll. Let me roll with my number 6 receiver, please.
Nah, it's fine.
1 hour again,
Look,
baby, right on
the thing
time.
about Keenan Allen is he gives you top 10 fantasy weeks every week until week 15, and then he loses you your playoff matchup.
Yep.
But since I know it's coming now, I'm going to bench him week 15. That's my plan.
Smart.
Yeah, I'm benching him.
You got to, man.
He'll either get hurt like right away or he'll miss the game with injury. So you just bench him. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
For the record, I want to take Madison here, but I'm gonna go with a rookie that I like.
You can take anybody here. It's literally the 12-12.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like if I were to pick who I really wanted, I would take Alexander Madison, but I'm gonna go with a rookie that I'm super high on.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Puka. I got him in the other dynasty too. I got him and Kylan Hill. I threw down, man.
I mean, obviously landing spot plays a huge role.
You know what I was hearing today? Because I was watching a lot today at my lunch. Trey Sermon, if the injuries, if it doesn't scare a lot of people off, Trey Sermon, man. I'm telling you guys,
Did we even draft Trey Sermon in this draft?
He went 9-12 to L.
Oh, okay. Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Had to be taken or else I would have taken him.
I mean, grades. Everybody's asking.
Are you ready?
Are
they asking? Are they asking?
Yeah, they're asking if you're gonna do grades.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna go back to front this time.
So I get last again. Nice.
No, but I'm saving the best for last. Cam. Oh, sorry. This is Al. Sorry, I just wanted people to know who I'm at because they can't see me. What's a hype beast pick? Which one is he talking about? Matt Hill. Which one, Matt? Tell me which one you're talking about. Of
Puka.
course, brother. Who did you? Oh, Puka. Yeah.
Puka Williams.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So Al, my boy Al, Al's been in every draft. So thank you, Al, number 1, for making it here all the time. Thank you. Cam, Stephon, Allen Robinson, Godwin, some very, very good receivers, man. Excellent. If Cam lives up to the hype, which I love him, you're good. Gainwell, he's got a hit on Gainwell, Rodder, Jones, and then I like the Trey Sermon pick. Or if Smith is good. I'm gonna put you. A lot will depend here with Tannehill if he can repeat, and then Cam. There's a lot on that, but the receivers will carry you. I'm going to say B+ for sure.
Is he in the playoffs?
We do playoffs and grades. All right, playoffs and end grades.
Okay, great. They're saying grades on the chat.
I'll do both, man.
All right.
Dollar Bill is here to please the masses.
That's what we like.
Just want all of you to remember when Jay Problems start our channel in 3 to 4 weeks after the draft, all of you get yourself over there, subscribe, and we're not competing with Pierre and Chris. We're going to cross promote and we're going to have a lot of fun.
No, there's
Thank
no
you.
There's
no competing, man. We're just doing it for fun and we're here for you guys. That's all. All right. So, Al, my man, Al, B+, BB plushes, and I'd say right now until I do the others, on the cusp, six in the 6th spot. Jay Tatum, thank you, Jay Tatum, for coming to all the drafts. You're always here, and you provide some good stuff in the chat. So thank you, appreciate you. Aaron Jones, I like. DeAndre, smash, love it. Clyde, good there. CD, liking it so far. I'm liking this draft. Kareem, that's great value for Kareem Hunt. I know people don't
Yeah.
like him. I love him. The Montgomery pick, we'll see, but I like him. I like him there. It's your fourth running back. It doesn't hurt you. You could have taken a quarterback, but you got Stafford anyway. Then you got Devonta Smith, Antonio Brown. I don't love, but Terrace Marshall, Damian kind of fumbled, and Hayden Hurst. But I'm going to put him in the playoffs with that team. Yes, and he's getting a B plus. He's in the
Just
playoff.
real quick before you move on to the next person. I
Tell me.
mean, even if Montgomery doesn't deliver top 5 value again,
Mhm.
and he's a running back 12, he's the running back
Yep.
12 on the year.
That's way too high. Running back 12,
15.
25, 30.
Jesus.
Oh, we're just in different camps then. That's fine.
Well, I mean, if you guys want, here you go. It's easy to remember his crazy stretch.
No, he had
It's
terrible.
also easy to forget. Nobody wanted that guy for half the season last year. They wanted to get rid of him. 8 points, 21 points, 7 points, 10 points, 18 points, 13 points, 11 points, 12 points, 5 points. Nobody wanted that guy. He had like 2 good games for half the season, and then he went crazy at the end.
Can you
That's what I think.
survive with him? Can you survive with him there? Sure.
Yes, there, sure. But he top 12, no way. In my opinion.
Potential. I think, Jay, you mean potential if things fall right, correct?
So
I'm saying he doesn't have that huge stretch late, right? And it more so averages
Yes,
out
Jay.
to say
Yes,
15,
Jay,
18 points a game.
That's too high.
I mean,
that's like RB10.
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, we're just on different pages. I just don't
different
think
pages. That's fine.
And
that's good.
I completely respect your opinion, but I'm saying he's obviously going to regress from last year. He's not going to be the RB4.
No,
I mean, everybody can.
Well, he was actually the RB1 the last like 7 weeks. He was the overall RB1, even ahead of Kamara.
So let's just meet in the middle and say he finishes top 15, right?
That's fine. Okay.
Well, he comes in 15th, 16th.
That's
you're getting him in the 6th round.
No, that's great.
You're getting an RB2.
No. Tatum's right. That's great trade value, whatever he wants.
Yeah, no, if he's RB15, then the 6th round is a steal. Absolutely.
Okay, so we're gonna go. He's in the playoffs on the 6th spot or more B plus. The only thing I'm worried about is Hayden Hurst, but the tight end's not going to kill you here. You can play waiver wire with him. But DeAndre, CD, Devonta would have to be good landing spot for your number 3 because now you don't have a number 3 in a flex or a 3 wide receiver league. Antonio Brown and Terrace Marshall's not going to do it for you, so you're going to have to play waiver wire. I don't know what Devonta Smith does, but that's good value. All right, Clapping. Been killing it the last 4 weeks, brother. Thank you for being here. Good value, Chubb. I like Chubb. Travis Kelce's a smash there. McLaurin, Deontay, good. Josh Jacobs, good value there. Lamar Jackson, 6 rounds, always good value. Judy, I do like this year more than most people. Connors, AJ Dillon. With Josh Jacobs as your number 2, I feel you might have done something different there, but maybe not. We'll see. Jalen Reagor, I like. Mooney, I like. Lamar, your core is Lamar, Chubb, Kelce, McLaurin, Deontay. I'm putting them B/B plus, maybe right at the edge of the playoffs. We'll see when I get to the end. I'm not going to do this team. They're out of the playoffs. Is that okay, everybody?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I don't take Michael Thomas in the 2nd and Chris Carson in the 3rd anywhere. And Myles Gaskin I like, but in the 5th, 5'9", you can get him at 6'9", 7'9". I mean, so that team's done. Is this Buster Boom?
This is Buster Boom.
He's been new recently, right, man?
Yeah, I think this is his 2nd or 3rd. He might have done that Sunday with you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man, staying in here and getting on here early. So Devontae, Tyreek at 2.5, smash. You wouldn't have had that in real life because Michael Thomas would have never, that would have never happened. But you got him, so let's go with what you got. Devontae, Tyreek, smash. Sanders and Gordon, I like it. Andrew's good. Russell Wilson, good. Yep, playoff team, possibly top 4. Yeah, good team. The Vag man. Here we go. The Vag man, Derrick Henry, JK. I've been seeing, has he been taking JK? Is it him always taking JK in the 2nd? I got to go back and look.
I don't know.
I'm not loving, guys. I don't know how you feel. I just don't love JK as my 2nd running back. I don't love him with the situation he's in.
Yeah, I'm worried he's not going to catch enough passes to pay off second
Yeah,
round value.
exactly, man. And he's gonna
Lamar's
get
their number
sniped.
one.
Yeah, and he's going to get sniped on running touchdowns. And who's there with him now? Who's running with him?
I
Jamal.
like.
Gus.
Is that
I mean, they love Gus Edwards too. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Gus is there, right?
he's gonna eat into that. Plus, you have Lamar. I mean, I like J.K. Dobbins as a running
So
back.
do I. I like him as a player too. All right, Evans. I like Galladay. I think he'll do well in New York. Great value for Josh Allen. Great value. I like him in the people getting him in the fourth, fifth. Raheem could help out if he stays healthy. He might outscore J.K. I gotta be honest with you. If he stays healthy, he might. Mike Evans, Kenny Galladay, Bateman, Fant, good. Brady. That's wow. No, you need to do that. That hurts you. Hurt you there. I mean, I love having Brady and Allen on my team, but there was no reason for that. Pittman, Patterson, Lazard, nothing. Derrick Henry, Evans, Josh Allen, B, and on the outskirts. Who's this? Matty Hill,
Matt Hill.
JT, Kittle, Mixon there. Not bad. I don't love him, but Najee is going to outscore him, maybe. DJ Moore is your number one. That's going to hurt you. DJ, Robbie, Juju, Corey Davis, Denzel, Henry Ruggs, and Michael Gallup. Love you, Matty. I'm sorry. That Joe Mixon pick now, this is what I'm telling you about now, Matt. Please listen to me. The Joe Mixon pick cost you a top 15 wide receiver. DJ Moore, although I like him and I've had him, it cannot function as your number one with Robbie Anderson there and and Sam Darnold now, of all people. So you could have had Evans, you could have had Terry McLaurin, you could have Allen Robinson, and you taken Joe Mixon there, and then you come back. And I think if you're going to come back off of Mixon, then you get your receiver, because you could have had, even though I don't love it, Amare, Julio, or Cooper Kupp. You can't go do that and then put DJ Moore as your number one. So out of the playoffs, there you go, trade Mixon. There you go, buddy. Yes, trade Mixon, baby. But I can only grade you. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be harsh. I can only grade you on what's in front of me. Chris.
What's up?
Chris wasn't feeling good today about getting sniped. So there you go, Al. Al's on my squad. There you go, Al. Got a bag of peanuts from Mixon. There you go. Zeke, good. No, you're good, Matty. Matty, I love you, bro. I love that you came in here the last 3 weeks too, doing your thing. If you're going to play that game in the third and fourth, remember that's the core of your team. Just grab a receiver. You got to grab one in the third or fourth. You got to grab a receiver. Even if you go, Kittle, was great job. All right. Anyway, Zeke, DK, Keenan, Amari, Chase Claypool killed it. First 5 picks. Jalen Hurts. That's early for you, right, brother? But you didn't want to lose him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Davis, Edmonds, LaVisca. Oh, love LaVisca. Pollard, Penny, and you took Ingram again.
Hey, last round, my tight end.
I love it, but you did it last draft too. That's why I'm laughing.
I mean, if Atlanta doesn't take a running back and to get Mike Davis in the 7th, that's solid.
That's good stuff. So playoff team, you're in, Chris. You're in, baby. You didn't make it the other day, right? You're in now.
No, I think you had me in. It's just I wasn't like a top.
Oh, you fumbled because you fumbled. Wait, who did you fumble?
I fumbled Russell Wilson over Josh Allen.
Yeah. That's right. All right.
That kept me from being, because I was in the one spot. So.
That's right. Yeah, okay. My bad. Look, yeah. I have not made, I'm going to leave mine to last. I haven't made the last 2 to 3 playoffs. So we'll see. What? All right. Hootski, Barkley, Jefferson, loving it. Swift, good value. Julio, don't love, but it's all right at 410. Ayuk, Jamar Chase, Damian Harris, Will Fuller, Goddard. Burrow is my only concern, but I think you can rebound from that. There you go. Hootski didn't make it last time. He's in with that team. But I don't love Burrow. That could hurt you, but you'd have to go get another quarterback late, like in the 13th, 14th round, easily. But I like the team there. Upside there. Julio gets hurt, then you're scrambling, but you still got Fuller, Ayuk, and Chase, and Swift, and Damian Harris could do something. I like that team. That's playoffs, baby. Good work. And Stinger with McCaff never would happen, but we're going to give you what you have. McCaff, James Robinson, Patrick, I love. Kyle Pitts could be the steal of the draft. You never know with him. But then we start off. This is what I'm saying now. in a 3 wide receiver, even a flex, full PPR, you have Adam Thielen, Jalen Waddle, Odell Beckham, T.Y. Hilton, and Curtis Samuel. Don't know how we're matching up. If Pitts doesn't work out, I mean, he should. If he doesn't get you 15 a week at that position, McCaffrey's going to carry. We have McCaffrey in the home, so I have to put you in this. You're in the playoffs, Stinger. You're in,
his
baby.
third running back, Tevin Coleman.
Yeah, I know, but he's in the playoffs with Mahomes, McCaffrey.
I agree. Yeah,
and Robinson. You're in the playoffs, bro.
if McCaffrey's healthy.
Yes, of course. And now, Jay Kamara. I'll just assume, but I'm not. I'm going to get what you have. First, I'm not even going to first 5 picks or smash. Love it. Javante's your third. D'Antonio's great. Rogers there, great. Even if he gets 3, I know what you said, Chris, in your video. But even if he gets 3/4 of what he does, he's fine in this end of the.
He's obviously going to regress from last year. There's no question.
If he makes it to the end of the 6th round to you as a quarterback, I mean, how much farther you want him to drop?
I mean, what was he, the 8th quarterback taken? 9th?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so that's fine. That's fair value for sure.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
TJ Hawkinson, great job there at 7. Jarvis, Fournette, all upside later. Puka, yeah, you're in the playoffs. So I had about 5 or 6, one on the edge. Now, I'll do mine fairly, gentlemen, like I always have. I said the last 3 times I didn't make the playoffs, and I didn't. I didn't draft what I should have. I was messing around, but this time I'm going to do a real good job. Cook at the 4th pick. Even if McCaffrey and Alvin switch, whatever, Cook at the 4th pick is very good.
Yes.
AJ Brown, very good. Darren Waller, very good. ATN has to play well. I know that as my RB2, but then Higgins, Herbert, DJ Chark, upside Carter, Rondell Moore, Marvin Jones, Kylan Hill, and Mike Williams. I would say, honestly, I'm on the outskirts, but I'm probably right in at the sixth spot just because of Cook, AJ Brown, Waller, Justin Herbert, and T. Higgins. And alone, I think I'm in the playoffs, maybe the 5th or 6th spot. So
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you like your team better the way it is?
Mhm.
Or do you like your team better if you had Cup instead of Etienne?
That's a great question. And then I'd pick a running back in the 5th.
Then if you took like Jacobs or
you could like Jacobs or Hunt.
So, okay, that's a great question. Thank you for that question, Chris.
Hey, my pleasure.
Jay and I were talking like draft strategy. We wanted to talk about in a Zoom before we came in. Do I feel better with Cup and Jacobs than ATN and Higgins?
Yes, that would be the question.
Let me think about 3 seconds. Yes, I feel better with Cup and Jacobs.
Yeah, I think it's close.
But I'm a home run swinger. So I think I take a chance in the 4th round on him. And I think that his possibility to have a very, very good year is high. And I think the possibility of Josh Jacobs having a low RB2 to a high RB3 year is pretty, and I'm a Raiders fan, is pretty good because of the way that John Gruden is going to employ his offense this year.
I agree. No, I agree. I think it's really close. I think
it's close.
It's close.
I think that Cup is safer than Higgins. We know he has a better floor by far because Higgins has home run hitters ability. He can go to the house on anyone. So I think you're right there. I think I'm in. I think it's close. So guys, this was good. So the guys that are in, you're in, Jay. Dahutsky made it in. I said Stinger. Did Stinger make it?
Stinger made it.
So that's 3. I'm in 4. Chris, did I say you're in?
You did, but that's already 5.
Yeah, so then I'm out on the back. But I said Al is not because of Ryan. Okay, and then Jay Tatum, I said did a great job. So he was in. Clappin was on the outskirts. The other guy didn't make it. Buster Boom was in too. So I'd have to take 1 or 2 out. So it'd have to be a fight there. Then I could be on the outskirts too, guys. I'm not saying I'm playing. I don't think
Miles Sanders as your number 1 running back's kind of rough.
Yeah.
I don't think the Eagles are going to be a very good offense.
Yeah.
I'm granted their O-line will be better and will be healthy, but I mean, Miles Sanders wasn't great last year. I own him in Dynasty.
Yeah. So I think that, yeah, that's about right. I could be on the outskirts too, but you're right. At the back end, this just goes showing what we're going to say here
but
is that,
he does have Adams and Hill. So I mean
yeah,
that kind of makes up for
carries
his
you.
lack
And
of running
Russell,
back production.
and Russell
But even with Russell last year, he came on strong, but then fell
faded.
off hard.
This is just showing you guys what you need to do by doing this now, Chris, 5 weeks. This is just showing you from like the 1-7 to the 1-10. Those 4 spots should just be highlighted and say, look, I think from 11 and 12, you can make the playoffs, man. 11 and 12, you can flip there and do well. It's really 7 to 10, because even at 6, you're good, man. I think at 6, you still get one of the top guys, but 7 to 10, man, you've got to be very. And I think you agree, Chris. I think Jay and I are going to do a video on this. I think you should too. Like those 4 spots, you have to be incredibly flexible to be able to have 3 different draft strategies available, because you can have early tight end easily, you can have wide receiver easily, you can have double running back easily, and you could possibly get Mahomes late there easily. So you've got to be in those 4 spots. Like if you can't make the playoffs from 1-2 to 1-2, 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, or even 1-4, then you got to really screw up your draft.
Yeah,
I mean,
are you going to have to get hit with like a major injury?
Major injury. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
I just can't. And I'm not saying, because in years past in full PPR, like I would crush. I don't know you did, Jay. I know you have, Chris, because you've won. I've won major money. You know, I've won my 10K. You've won your 10K. I mean, the thing is, here, I would crush at I'd always want to have the 10th or 11th or 11th or 12th pick. I always want those guys. I'd want that spot. And now I don't know what's happened, Chris. You see any trend? Jay, you see any trend over the last couple of years? I'm seeing this.
yeah. I think what's happened is we have like 5 or 6 running backs that are true
Number one.
Number one. Don't have to worry about it, guys.
Yeah.
And then we have like 10 to 15, really, maybe even 20, really, 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 really high end wide receivers.
Yeah.
But when you have that early pick, you can get one of those locked in, don't have to worry about it, running backs. And then you can get 1 or 2 of those really high end wide receivers that come around later. So yeah, that's
yeah. I
why
mean, because Chris, look what I could have even done if I didn't take Waller. Because I'm not loving Waller. I just wanted to take him because I've never had him yet in the last 5 weeks. I really could have taken Keenan Allen or Mike Evans or McLaurin there. And then it's really all over. It doesn't matter really who I take at my tight end. You know what I mean? If I took those 2 guys, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I like Waller there too, though. But that's
no, I know, but you see what I'm saying? Like, I just think it's set up so differently now that you're going to have to see, and I agree with what's going to happen soon in terms of scoring and lineup situations for future fantasy. Like we've changed over the years. You've changed from a standard 1 quarterback 2-2, now we have super flex. Yeah, I play in like 90% of my leagues in super flex, but if you're not going to do that, there's going to be times now where you're going to have to see wide receivers, because of the scoring. I mean, you can look at the scoring like week to week basis. These guys are scoring just as much. They're scoring way more than the RB2s. Like, tell me, Chris, what do you want, guys? Jay, Chris, you want an RB2 or a running or a wide receiver 2 in the 2nd and 3rd round? I mean, I don't know if there's a question. No, but I don't know if there's a question. I don't even think it's a question there. Like an AJ Brown, even at the end here where we were going, like I like James Robinson. I don't want him over any of these guys.
Well,
I like Antonio Gibson.
Every league I play in,
I don't want those guys.
I'm pretty sure for the most part, I would say 90% of the leagues that I'm in are 3 wide receiver leagues.
Me too.
Yeah. So you're taking 1 or 2 of those elite guys at the top.
Yeah.
You're getting a stud running back, but then you're loading up on wide receiver, and then you're looking for an RB2 that can give you a 10 to 12 points a week type of guy.
And I agree with you. And I want you to think why that's a new thing over the last 3 or 4 years. I just played with flex and super flex. And then I had, 4 or 5 years ago, you get the 3 wide receivers in there. And what it does is it makes you have to be a better drafter. You have to be better in the draft. And it's easy to draft a 2 wide receiver, 2 running back league. And this is where people have to change philosophy. If it's a 2 wide receiver, 2 running back league, I see a ton of RB all the time. I see that. because even the wide receivers get devalued.
Because
You
third
know,
and
but-
fourth round, you're still getting elite wide receivers when you go RB.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
you only need 2.
yeah, when you
Right.
only need 2. So I just think it depends on what league you're in, and it depends on your scoring. Like, look, I don't know what you guys. I play in a ton of 6-point quarterback leagues. Do you guys play just in 4-point leagues for quarterbacks?
I don't play in any 4-point passing leagues. It's all
Neither
6-point.
do I. It's all 6-point now. What about
Just
you,
to
Chris?
give them a little extra value.
Yeah. What about you, Chris?
It's a mix. I still play in a lot.
What do you like better? What do you like better, brother?
I like 4-point super flex.
Well, yeah, super flex, and I'm fine with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But one quarterback leagues, I think, have to be 6 points right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Although we saw some monster QB scoring last year.
Yeah, we did.
We haven't seen that in a while.
Well, Drew Brees 2 years, was it last year or 2 years ago? We had the 50-point game against San Francisco. That was 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 6-point passing touchdowns. Drew Brees scored me over 50 points that week.
Dang, that's nice.
Do those guys have any questions at YouTube? I'm not watching. They got anything going on we can help them with?
No, they're good. They're only
Ale did have a question that I don't think you addressed. It was
What was it?
Ale season at the 12 spot.
Yeah, what he said.
Because he was saying that you think that he would be out with Gainwell as his RB2 and Jones there. He
Okay.
just asked, what do you think he should do differently to improve his
Okay.
draft?
I
So
like his team
definitely,
a lot. You don't like his team?
I do like his team. I just feel I don't care about RB2 that much. I just think that I said he was in, didn't I? I did say he was in. I did, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just said that it felt bad. I felt bad that he was giving up value at like taking when you're taking Boyd there or even Sutton, you could have picked one of those spots for running back and not have to worry about having 5 wide receivers. I understand maybe you want your 4th, but to have a 5th, you're never going to start the 5th guy. Even in a 3 wide receiver, 1 flex league, you're not starting the 5th guy. And those are good players. Don't get me wrong. Unless you plan on trading, I would have grabbed a running back in the 5, 12, or 6-1 spot. Like, well, look, then I take Mostert there. If I get Mostert instead of one of those guys, okay, if I don't get Boyd and I get Mostert, then I feel better with Mostert and Gainwell than I do with Cortland Sutton and Boyd. Don't you agree, guys? I don't need both of those guys.
Now,
When you
what
have
are your
Diggs,
thoughts?
Diggs, Allen, Robinson, and Godwin. Yeah.
Real quick, what are your thoughts? And say he didn't take Stephon. Like, I love Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, so do I. But I think he's going to progress.
Say he went Kelsey there.
Yeah.
And then where he took Irv Smith, he took Emmanuel Sanders instead of Diggs up at the top. Does that change at all?
Yeah, I think he has to
with
stay where he is.
having Kelsey.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll agree with you, Jay, which is fine. I think replacement value to get. I see the Grand Canyon between Diggs and Sanders bigger than it would be Kelsey. And I know you're going to say no, but Irv Smith, I just don't value. I just don't value.
I think they're both
tight end position. I'm not valuing the tight end position as one of the 8 positions we're starting. Even if you get that 10 points more a week from Kelsey, maybe 15. I don't know what he's going to get more than. Like,
so let's say Clappin Cheeks has Emmanuel Sanders and I don't, right?
Yeah.
And he sends him Kelsey and Sanders for Diggs and Irv Smith. Which side would you be on?
Kelsey.
Right.
Kelsey's side. Yeah.
I just think
that was my point.
And I love Diggs, but I just think the advantage you get with Kelsey is more than that. Because he still would have. I mean, look, Diggs is better than Allen Robinson, but Allen Robinson is fine, as is Godwin, because you could have had Kelsey, Robinson, Godwin, Sutton, Boyd.
Like without Diggs, he still has, like he said, Robinson, Godwin, Sutton, Boyd, and then you add in Slayton and Sanders as like flex fillers. I mean,
yeah, you convinced me.
Yeah,
I wasn't looking at it the right way. Yeah, you convinced me. You did.
Kelsey is usually like a mid-first rounder.
But here's what I'll argue then, okay? Then if I'm never going to doubt you could take Kelsey at 2-1. That's fine. I think it's fine. And then you get that bumps him out and Diggs gets taken there. No worries. And then you say you take Robinson, Godwin. Then I think if you're going to do that, I don't think you just go straight wide receiver all the way down if you take Kelsey, because he's a de facto wide receiver for you anyway. I think you have to then, if you do a wide receiver there.
All right, so
Like I
instead of
was,
Boyd, go Montgomery, Mostert,
yeah, I think
Davis.
you've got to take a running back then within the first. And I'm never the big RB2 guy. You know me, not at all, guys. But if you're going to take your tight end that high,
you gotta think in this league's format too, just how it's set up. It's 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs.
Oh, it is.
See,
I didn't
you're
know that.
Okay,
in
hold
one
on.
in
Hold
one
on.
flex.
I just have it set that way because I don't change it. It's not
Right. No.
and
I'm not disparaging it.
I tell people draft in a way like
That's best for you.
how your leagues typically are.
Okay, so even if we're talking 3 wide receiver leagues in
Yeah.
one flex, he can't even play all 5 of those wide receivers
That's what
in
I
one
just said,
week.
yeah. I just said that. Yeah. So I think that it was good value. Of course, it's great value. You trade then. You trade Godwin. I would even trade Godwin there, and I'll let Cortland Sutton be my number 3, and that's fine.
Right.
And you get Godwin, then you get your running back.
Okay.
Because if you don't think you could trade Godwin for Gordon, of course you can.
Right.
Well, you could, right, Chris? Absolutely.
Before the season,
I would take Godwin over Gordon all day long.
Yeah, and if you can make the trade and then you get what you want. All right. So my thing is, yeah, Al. So my final answer to you, Al, is that you did a good job. I just think you didn't need to go 5 in a row there, and you could have just taken any running back at the 5-2, 5-12. I'm sorry, and 6-1, and you're fine. I don't see. I want to get some other opinion before we go. I don't see Kittle in the second round. And when it comes to September, I don't see it, guys. What do you think?
Where do you think he's going to be?
I think it's going to be at the turn, like 3-2, 3-3. What do you think?
No, I think it'll be second round. I think people.
Think so?
Yeah, I think people are starting to realize like how important it is. Because look, if you didn't have Travis Kelce or Darren Waller last year, you got destroyed at the tight end position. Like you got destroyed, unless you just got lucky on that 1 week and like Robert Tonyan caught 2 touchdowns or whatever it was.
I had Tonyan for the last 3 quarters of the season and got lucky and went to the championship and lost.
Yeah, but my point is like if you played Kelce or you played Darren Waller,
you lost.
You got crushed at the tight end. Like you didn't just lose the tight end position; you got crushed, right?
True, but you can.
I think people are more like going into this year more so than ever. They're like, I have to get one of those guys.
I think. Don't you think though? And I think there's going to be happening because of hype with rookies. I think there's going to happen. Once Pitts lands and he gets it, I think any of the 3 teams, if he lands, he's still going to be hyped up so high. And we had the discussion, Chris, you're probably right about where he might end up, as a first year rookie. But I think that blurs people when you see the athleticism, right? So yeah. I think with him, he might even be at the beginning of the 4th round come September.
I don't agree. I think 411 is probably, we're drafting him there at his, assuming he goes to a great landing spot. Like, I don't think it goes up from the 411.
Okay.
I think taking him at the 411 he's in a great landing spot. We know he's going to be successful right away. Like, we're drafting him at his ceiling. Like, if he goes to a bad spot, that's when you'll see him drop to like 7th, 8th round value. But I think 411, right there, I think is still too high. Personally,
I agree.
Then I agree. So you can't do this. This is like the old adage, and it's usually true. And I don't know, but you got Mahomes and Pitts there, and you got Kelsey and Lamar there, and you got Andrews and Wilson there. So like you always within those first 7, 8 rounds, you don't want to pick a quarterback early and your tight end early within the first 5, 6 rounds because of what it does to the value at the other positions. And that's what happened to Stinger here with Thielen, Waddle, and Beckham. I don't know if he can compete with that. It's going to be McCaffrey, or even if that's, Cook, whoever, you have to hit every week. Every week they have to hit. Every week James Robinson has to hit because your receivers are just not, you don't have a safe enough floor there. So the early quarterback, early tight end thing, you guys agree with that? I don't know if that can be done that much now.
I think like 6th, 7th round is like how most of us took our quarterbacks in that 6th round.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty much the sweet spot. Like you've got your starting foundation with your running backs, your wide receivers.
Yeah.
Because then after that, you're talking about flex plays, and anyone can boom or bust in the flex position in any given week. You know what I mean? So you look at the guys like DJ Chark and Tyler Lockett, those types of guys. Like you're looking for upside in that flex spot. So I think by taking your quarterback, your tight end in like the 6-7 spot,
Yeah, you're good.
that's where you'd want to go. Unless you're
So,
getting one of the top 3 guys in
well,
Kelsey,
yeah.
Kittle, and Waller, you can probably wait on tight end past
So
the
then
8th, 9th
my question
round.
is, yeah, that's a good question. That's a good point. I don't think that hurt me then taking Waller and then taking Herbert in the 6th. That didn't hurt me then, right?
Well,
Didn't
yeah,
hurt.
because you got one of the
Oh,
3
you got
elite
you got
guys.
Darren Waller.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Yeah,
I think Chris played it perfectly. Like you got Evan Ingram with your last pick.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
you should be fine with that.
I mean,
Absolutely.
you can't do any better than that.
Yeah, if he's
I wonder what we're going to see, man. I love doing it because I can't wait to start it up and get this started. I just wonder what we're going to see. Come August, we're going to be talking a few months from now, and even after the draft, I can't wait to see where these values are going to change and how high. Because Pierre mentioned it, you guys mentioned it. I could see guys, Najee and ATN going up in the 3rd easily. Can't you see it?
I mean, they're
oh
pretty
yeah.
much already
No,
going
if
3rd, 4th
Najee goes
round.
to the Steelers at 24, he's at worst a second rounder at worst.
At
Yeah.
the end of the second
I
round.
wouldn't even be surprised to see him creep ahead of guys like, Cam Akers and Austin Eckler.
Like he would be like in the DeAndre Swift range.
I think people will go. I think that's fair, like as far as where he should be, but I think people will go nuts.
Oh
And
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the hype will be
like
crazy.
a second, maybe even a late first.
Yeah, I'm saying before DeAndre Swift, but I'm saying right around like that 2-3 turn is definitely where you'd start seeing them for sure. Like
You know
where
what,
Antonio Gibson and Swift are.
Jay? I think that Miami holds a lot of the keys to the draft. We've been talking about this a lot. I
Hey, the
think at
last 2 years,
I
that's
think at
all they've been
18
talking
here.
about is what is Miami gonna do?
I think at 18, man, once you get Chase or Pitts or Sewell, you're getting one of those 3. So, and I think you're fine with any of them, honestly. I know who you want. I know you want Sewell, but I think you're fine with any of the 3. And I think Flores is fine with any of the 3, or else he wouldn't have gone up there.
Yeah.
So
My
my
thing
question
is if they really wanted one of those guys, they would have stayed put at 3
Yeah.
and just got whoever they wanted. That's
yeah.
So by trading back to 12 and then trading back up to 6, they knew exactly who was going to be there at 6.
Yep.
So
And they knew that they were
they're
fine.
going to get whoever they want.
And they knew they were fine with any of the 3, right? So then what happens is I want to know, will you guys, and you say no because you know your coach, and Chris, I'd like to hear your opinion on this. They should take a running back, not at 18, but at least at 35 or 36 when they're picking again. And I know that ATN and Javante, I don't know if Javante's gone, but Najee and ATN are going to be gone because I know the Jets for sure will take him at the top of the 2nd round. If
You got to
ATN
remember
is there,
the 36th pick is the 4th pick in the 2nd round.
yeah.
4th pick.
Mm-hmm. Does Javante make it there? Is what I'm asking you.
Absolutely.
You guys, okay? Then you got to take him there, Jay. The Dolphins have to take him then, and they've got to go offensive. If they get Pitts or Chase and Sewell's gone, they've got to take an offensive tackle at 18. Correct?
I know the culture has changed, so they very well may take a running back that high. But I mean, the last time can't even remember the last time they took a running back high.
They don't do that.
Ronnie Brown, maybe.
Yep, Ronnie Brown.
Yeah,
Cadillac.
We sit here and say they got to do this, they got to do that, but you don't know. Like, man, I've learned from watching drafts over the years, you don't know what these teams are really thinking, like how they really think about their team and what they think their team really needs.
Right, like when we took Jay Ajayi, he was a 5th round pick.
Yeah.
Like they always try to look for the talent that they can develop later in the draft. Like those first 3 rounds are more so cornerstone pieces, your pass rushers, your offensive tackles, your guards, quarterback. Like Miami doesn't go skill position early.
Except for this year.
Well, we think they should.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I mean
they have enough picks where they can, right? They have the luxury where they can.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, we have 5 picks in the top 81.
Yeah, so they have the luxury where they can.
Yeah, so you get 5 top 100 talents.
But, if we learn anything about the Dolphins on draft day, they could trade back again. They could trade out.
I agree, and that's what I said to Bill. I said I can see them even trading out of the 6th pick.
Yeah, they could trade out of the 6. They could trade. What is the other pick? 18th.
Yeah,
6 and 18. Yeah,
they could take, maybe if they have a guy that they really like at 6, they take him and they trade out of the 18th. Like I could see them doing that. They have no problem doing that.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did last year when the Packers traded up to get Jordan Love with our pick.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Did anybody predict Jordan Love to the Packers? Come on.
Right.
You don't know what these teams are thinking about their team. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Do some crazy stuff, and I'm sure we
Well,
will.
that's the fun. That's why this is so much fun.
Exactly.
I can't wait for the draft.
You're doing a live show, right? That day of the draft, right?
Yeah, and you guys can all jump on, and we can all chat about the draft, and we can make shocked faces at some of the picks, whatever.
You're staying on though the whole draft, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, good. That's gonna be a live show. I'm pretty excited, man, that you're doing a live that day.
Yeah, we love it. We do it every year. Just before it was for Roto Baller. I don't think anybody watched it.
No, they're gonna watch it now.
Yeah.
Hopefully, me and Pierre won't be crying together.
But Dolphins the last few years, I think everything they've done has been great.
Yeah, dollar bill's going to be crying.
What could they have done better, really?
Not taking Noah Igbenogany, the corner out of Auburn, at the 30-something pick.
Yeah, that didn't crush them though, because they got your boy there playing anyway. So,
but this is the thing. I also believe that just like the fantasy football draft, although you probably know more, like the NFL draft's also a crapshoot. You don't know these guys. You don't know, you can look at their film, you can look at all their metrics. You get a guy there's a big gap between college and NFL, like a huge gap. You don't know necessarily these guys are going to translate to the next level. So that's why I like stockpiling a bunch of picks, taking a lot of chance, giving yourself more chances to hit.
But you will say this though, over the last 10 years, these guys are incredibly more skilled, ready, and prepared for NFL type of offenses in college than I've ever seen before, Chris. Ever.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But you don't nobody thought, Justin Jefferson was gonna break the record for a yard.
Well, look at, I mean, even if you didn't look at the track record of what they still thought he was going to be a very good, productive player. Not what he did, but look at where he played, the competition, the pedigree.
No one thought Alvin Kamara was going to be a stud. I mean, he was
exactly.
And then now he's top 5.
Yeah.
I mean,
he might be even higher than that in real life.
Oh, real life, he's a stud, man.
Because of what he does, because he does so much.
I remember his very first game that the Saints unleashed him was against the Dolphins.
Really?
And I was watching the game with one of my buddies, and I said, "Who the hell is that guy?" And he was just lighting us up. He was breaking people's ankles. I mean, my jaw was on the floor. I couldn't believe what this kid was doing, and it was like nobody knew who he was at the time. So I looked at my friend and I said, "This kid's gonna be something."
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nah.
That's smart, man. I can't wait. I'm glad you guys are doing it live, and we're probably gonna debut sometime that weekend.
Nice.
So yeah, man, we're gonna talk to you guys about, just in and out things. I know Pierre said hit you guys up. I know you guys will be nice. Let us know, because we're just gonna technical stuff. I'm not talking